Nations that fail to prioritize the basic conditions for the formation of its children is a nation lacking in principles, values, and perspectives. Our cities are suffering the consequences of growth without planning and structure.
The fourth article of the Brazilian Child Statute determines that it is the obligation of the family, the community, society in general, and the public authorities to secure these rights to life, health, education, nutrition and sport, leisure, professional training, culture, dignity, respect, freedom, family and community life. Disturbed by the alienation of many people that do not perceive that they will face tomorrow, a tomorrow of suffering aggressions by the children of today. They are the victims of a society that ignores the rights of the children and teenagers in vulnerable situations in society. We founded My Father's House.
Motives. Public in character, instituted on 31st of August 2004 by a group of Christians and the small business people that discovered the community that lived and worked on the local rubbish tip in Olinda. This group met and decided to make a difference to the area, all with 30 years of experience of working with children and teens in Olinda, where they have founded other organizations that today are part of the system of protection of the child and teenager in situations of social vulnerability, restoring and strengthening family ties. Today, the founders of My Father's House look for partners together with civil society and the public authorities in the order that more people may be reached, the circle of poverty be broken, and the threats of violence and the terrorizing of society be eradicated by a development plan for the area, with a proposal of education by principle, together with social assistance. My Father's House promotes the prevention of family neglect and school exit, also the interning of children and teens sent to us by the local authorities. The social action joins together different actions and has as its specific mission the mobilization of the diverse social actors, family, school, partner and groups linked to the local networks, in order to act in partnership with the NGO My Father's House.
Our mission: transform children, teenagers and their families in vulnerable situations through providing the opportunity for integral education and the practice of the principle of the Christian faith. Our vision: communities transformed by family links being restored, the children and teenagers return to family living, school and community, with a future guaranteed, contributing to the development of a more just and less violent society. Our values: we are Christians, we believe in education by principles, the value of people, serving our neighbor, and reacting to the needs of people.
My Father's House is working in 2 locations within the city of Olinda, a large and well-equipped rented house, where we receive children and teens in high-risk situations, sent to us through the competent civil organs. Here we have 12 occupied beds. These children receive help from a psychologist, 2 educators and a house parent, as well as help from volunteers in the areas of health, education, computing and leisure activities. All go to local government school and take part in community life. until each one is ready to return via the authorities to family life, thus following the statute of the child and teenager.
In the suburb of Jardim Brazil 5, we have developed a prevention project in partnership with the following churches: Living Waters Anglican Parish and the First Presbyterian Church of Casa Caiada. This partnership runs a program known as CCAF, Christian Centre for Family Help. At the centre we receive 180 children between the ages of 2 and 16. These children come as part of an extended time where they attend a local school either morning or afternoon and then come to the centre for the second part of the day. Here they have homework classes or recreation for the 2 to 5-year-olds, art, theatre, computing, sports, gardening and professional training. Their families can receive help to improve family income through professional courses and the formation of cooperatives. They can also receive orientation and practical help towards the strengthening of family ties through married couples encounters and therapy groups.
Partners. All our partners are important, both small and large, experienced and inexperienced, all together make important contribution. We have both individual partners and institutions, like for example, Streets of Hope, a charity founded by a small group of friends that promote and raise funds for my father's house in England. Nestled. With their financial help in 2009, we were able to help 260 children and teenagers in Jardim Brazil 5 and their families and friends throughout the year. Living Waters Institute is another partners organization that offers us its space where we can take the children, teenagers, families and friends for encounters, training and leisure. 90 acres of great natural beauty not far away in Igaraçu. Volunteer program. The candidates are required to fill an information form and then after interviews and orientation. Careful to observe our norms for the protection of the child and teenager, our volunteers then receive all the attention and care that is necessary for a successful partnership.
João Bento, an inspiring story, an example of good results. We believe that every child and teenager, independent of his actual situation and challenges, has the potential to become a leader. Like, for example, João Bento. At the age of 11, he was facing a family crisis and was sent by the local authorities to our project to await judicial decisions concerning his future. After some time, he was taken in by one of our directors who acted as a substitute family for João and assumed his education and living costs. During his teenage years, he surpassed all expectations, completed his primary and secondary education while making many new friends. He was then invited to take part in an exchange program, spending a year in England. He returned to Brazil, fluent in English, and is today studying business management at university, as well as working as manager of a local hotel in Olinda. He is also a member of the executive committee of my father's house. For this reason, we dream of a brilliant future for each child at my father's house. But in order for this to happen, we need partners who are willing to join us in this venture. Let's build together this city with stronger families where children and teenagers have their rights guaranteed.